entrance coming up is another portion of the Cullum Trail. We're going to be going north this time, and I just feel more comfortable where it's no traffic or people. And I'd like to give you an example as to how the pedal assist would help a person, let's say, up a hill. So let's get through this trail. Oops, a little off-road there. Okay, I wanted to test it and show you how this reacts on a hill. Let's get some of these branches off here. That hurt a bit. Okay, now from a dead stop, this is a very steep hill. The electric assist, pedal assist motor allows me to climb this hill, howdy folks, at a very steady pace without overexerting myself. Now I've done this on a manual bike and I can't make it to the top sometime. The e-bike assists you as you're pedaling, and it will take me right up to the top and further. That is a very steep incline. Yeah, and there we go. There was some effort to it, but I'd say only 30% of what I'd normally put into it. The hill keeps going, and I can even pick up some speed here. Very comfortable bike to ride. I'm very impressed with it. It's priced a little higher than normal bikes, but it's well worth it as far as I'm concerned. Up ahead here we have the this structure is the River Grove Community Center. Just on the other side of that glass is a swimming pool. It's a pretty good looking bike. It's like it's a modular design. I would compare it to I don't know, something sleek and iPhone, iPad sort of thing. Okay, gotta take care on this hill going down because it is quite steep. It's very difficult to stay to your right, or you go too far to your right. We're back near the Celebration Square now, and cooling off by the fountains. As I said, very hot day. And let's wash some of the dust off those tires. It's a convenient fountain for that. I'm sure it wasn't built for that, but as I said, convenient. I'm not worried about getting water near the bike. Everything is enclosed, so that's another nice feature. As I was saying, I like the design of this bike. It doesn't look like an electric bike. It doesn't have batteries that are exposed or anything. Most people can't tell that it is an electric bike. These are the Studio 10 theaters in the Square One shopping mall. I'm just going to go around those and head back towards the square to see if people are starting to gather yet. Oh, squirrels on the road. Move aside, squirrels. It's very quiet. Surprisingly quiet, actually. It looks like a ghost town, but in less than a few hours you won't find an empty spot anywhere here. Just directly in front of me there is the Living Arts Community Center. It's a great place for theater and social gatherings, cultural events. Oh, up here is one of the many hidden corners dedicated for skaters, etc., so that they don't use the street facilities, which I think is a great concept. kids can have a lot of fun back here without heading out onto the street. There are actually several parks throughout the Mississauga region here. One of them is the Hershey Center that has a great skateboarding facility at it, and BMX biking, etc. And some of those guys, they get really good at this. So back to the square, as you can see, some folks are starting to show up. It's getting populated. The balloons and the kids are starting to come out. And the pool is drying up a little more as the sun evaporates the remaining water. Let's see what's going on behind it here. The police are setting up their displays. A fire department is doing a demonstration today. And here we have a dramatization of a car accident and I guess how a tow truck works. To my right here, or directly ahead of me, is the Mississauga Transit bus. And ice cream trucks. I think I'll have one later. Today is definitely a day for ice cream. Okay, coming into the east side entrance here, you can see that population's starting to pick up. The stage is being set up. There's going to be a few bands here tonight. Everything's displayed on those big screens back there. It's well organized. I think that the people do a great job here in putting this together. This is my second year I'm attending. Last year there was a big rib fest going on here as well. I'd never seen so many ribs and chicken in my life. Yeah, there's the water disappearing. And the clouds are starting to appear now. Another event that took place a few weeks ago was the World Soccer Cup game, and it was displayed on the screens back there, and a number of people sat around on the grass and watched it. That was pretty cool. Some rock climbing for the kids. It looks like it could be fun. There's one thing I have to say about the city of Mississauga. It's got some unusual but nice architecture to it. There's a theme here. It's something to do with farming, and I can see that with the silo and the design of the buildings. People of all walks of life live in this city. Different shapes and sizes, as you can see. Mississauga is certainly a culturally diversified city, but everybody gets along, and it's something that they should be proud of. Okay, let's take another ride out to the side here. On my right, I noticed this child was crying and overheard these two folks helping her out there. She's a lost child. I'm sure that they have a station for that. Easy for the worried parents to find them, and I'm sure very appreciative. This is our ride program, traffic police with here's a local unmarked cruiser. This is our highway patrol, which is the Ontario Provincial Police. And they have a new type of car now. It does not require wheels. And this one does. This is an interesting demonstration, safety demonstration, on how important it is that people wear seatbelts, and they even have seatbelts for pets now. Or maybe they've had them for a while, but this is the first time I've seen it. And what they're going to demonstrate here is what happens to passengers on the inside of a vehicle when they do not have seatbelts on. As you can see, it's a devastating effect. So please do wear your seatbelts. It is important. Okay, well, I really don't know what to say about this shot, but I came across this fella who was doing the wave thing with his arms, that tall skinny guy behind the bike, and he just seemed so photogenic to me that I don't know, I took the opportunity of you know, taking a picture of my bike in front of him. It's just that the closer I get to him, the more agitated he seems to get, and I think this is what they call a scarecrow, and I think he's trying to scare me off. Came upon these two guys and I didn't think they were getting along too well, so I was going to step in. Hey, choo! Hey. Choo, 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 choo. Yeah. Oh, so you kill my sister, I kill you too. Let's see him do that faster. Ah. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay, let's do that slower. Oh, back it up. Ah, that must have been hard. Oh. Ooh, ooh. You kill my dog, I kill you. son of a cracker. So now we're back to the Celebration Square, where it is totally packed, and I'm not even